Alright, so here is my Freelance makeup kit. Excuse my son in the background, he's having a great time with his iPad. So I carry three main pieces, as you can see. I have a airbrush kit in the top, the MAC soft case, train case in the center, and then a Zuca bag on the bottom. I will be going through each of those. Just let me put you on my tripod and let's get started. Okay, and here is my Zuka. I have all of my lights that I carry on the back of it. So my ring lights in there, and that's mainly enough light for me to do any job. Here is the first part of my kit. It's going to be my airbrush compressor. I have it in this little bag that I got from, I think, Target, I'm pretty sure, just a little black bag. So, it unzips, and this is all I have on the inside. On the bottom, I kind of have it like this. So the top, I have a case that has my airbrush machines. I have two of them. I have a larger machine, and I also have a smaller one that I got from Dinair. So it looks like that. That's the Dinair airbrush gun. So just go in there, just like that. Bam. And then I have all of my foundations. I mainly use the MAC airbrush foundation. I have them in most of the colors. I also have a couple of the Dinair airbrush colors and a couple of like mixing color compressor, and the plug and everything, all the cords, and the cleaner is in here as well. I use the Dinair cleaner as well. And then I have Q-tips, and I also have some little extra things to clean out my airbrush machine. And that's all I carry in here. Alright, so here is the rest of my kit. Like I said, I have the MAC soft train case, and I also have the Zuka bag. So I'll talk about what's on the outside of the Zuka bag really quick. On this side, I keep my brush belt with a little hand sanitizer on the side of it, and I just keep my Freelance brush set. So I have a lot of brushes in here. Most of these brushes are MAC. I have a couple of Real Technique ones, but like 95% of these are MAC, and they're just the brush that I'm comfortable with. I also really do love Real Techniques. It's a really great brand, but this is my brush belt. I also keep some business cards in here with my info, just in case I need to get one out. It's there, and also keep an extra lavender scented hand sanitizer in there as well. So that's my brush set. I keep nothing on this side zip pocket. It's completely empty. On the top zipper pocket right over here, I keep a pack of Post-its. I keep them hot pink so I can find them easily. I carry a pen just in case I need to write down anything that I used on the customer. I have something to write with. Also, I have a ton of business cards, so there's more business cards in there as well. On this side, I carry a large brush canister that is usually empty. Whenever I'm finished with brushes for my brush belt, I pop them in here so they know that they're dirty and I need to clean them, and it's large, it can accommodate quite a few. So I just pop them in there, then do like that. It's sanitary. I can keep all the dirty brushes together. They're easy to clean, and it's just a really great little product to have, and also it's easy to clean out and wipe down after each use. I also carry a ton of tissues because I go through a lot of tissues and I'm scared that I'm going to run out and then I don't have anything to sanitize things with, so I carry lots of tissues as well. On the other zipper pocket, I don't keep anything, and on the top zipper pocket, I just carry gum, and I also carry more business cards. So from the top part of the kit, and a nice silver mirror as well. Just lots of mirrors. I always lose these, so I like to make sure that I have a couple of them just in case. Alright. So the top opens like this. This is my liner and tools little tackle box. This has saved me. I have so much good stuff in here. It saves me so much time. This has all of my primers, luminizers, my eye creams, my moisturizers, my mattifying gels, all on the top, easy access. It also has my lash curlers, my eye primers, my lip balms, my lash glue, my lash applicators, my scissors are in here, my palette I put in here, all in this middle one. This side it's all primers. I have paints and I also have paint pots in soft ochre, painterly, quite natural, and laying low. And I also have Untitled and Bare Canvas over there as well, just for eye primers. And this section are all my mascaras, waterproof and a non-waterproof, clear brow gel, also every pencil, little eyebrow pencil that MAC creates. I have all of those in there as well. Brow powders in like a little palette form right here. My favorite lip liners, which I'll go through in a second. I have a couple of pigments that I use in little sample cups. I only keep 4. I try to go very quickly with my makeup, and it's hard to do that when you're pulling out a whole bunch of like loose shadows that are rummaging around. So I keep the 4 that I use the most, which is Vanilla, Gold Mode, Rose Gold, and Museum Bronze, and I keep them in that little compartment right there. Eyeliners, I bundle the ones I use the most, and then I have a couple extras in here, some like browns, plums, nudes, but I also have a lot that I frequently use right here. Again, together so I know where they are, easy to find. Same thing with lip liners. I have a lot down here, but I also have the ones that I use the most, which are colors like Boldly Bare, Whirl, Soar, Oak, Half Red, Morning Coffee, Staunchly Stylish. These are the ones I use the most, and I keep them all banded so it's easy to find them. I also carry the pencil sharpeners and right here in the center portion, and this is just a lifesaver to me. It keeps me so organized. I have everything I need at quick access. When I set this up on my station, I will usually make it facing this way. I put my tissue down right here, and then I put my palette on here, and I work from this area. It's easy to keep clean. You can wipe it down so easily. And again, it helps me rummaging through a million different liner bags and lip liner bags. I have everything I need right here. This little container has saved me so much time, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things about my kit was that container. The bag comes with a couple of these clear pouches that are velcroed onto the back of the bag. You just peel them off and go or work out of them. I keep accessory things in here. I have a whole bunch of pre-made translucent powder samples that I like to give to my brides as a touch-up. It has a first aid kit and some scotch tape. And this guy, skincare, I have the ones that I really like to use in my little clear bin, but these are some extras. I have some strobe cream, some moisture infusion, some studio moisture cream, some bronzing luster drops, an eye roller, so just little extras that I like to keep just in case. The little specialty things that someone needs, I have. And I also have more skincare. So I have a unscented lotion. I have a Bobbi Brown hydrating eye cream, Clinique, all about eyes, a cream face wash from Lancome. I have a moisture gel moisturizer, witch hazel, and I have a green gel cleanser in there somewhere. Green gel cleanser, just lots of other little cleanser things just in case someone shows up with a full face of makeup. All right, and the zipper pouch, which can detach if you want it to. Let's see if I can get it. It's gonna suck putting this back together, but for you guys, I will do it. It detaches, so you're also able to use this little bag as a set bag. So you can throw in what you're gonna use when I do fashion show makeup. This is what I take with a couple black powders, which is one of the things that I have in here. I use the strap that the bag comes with, the strap right here. Just strap right here and put it around your waist, and it's super useful. So this is a really good bag for the makeup artist on the go. It comes with a mesh pocket right here that I have nothing in. It has 2 right here. On this side, I have a whole bunch of plastic baggies, and I have more sample cups. I use these sample cups to make people samples of their lipsticks, just so they have their lipstick to go. On the other side, it smells like roses as soon as I open it up because of this. I keep little blotting sheets in here from Sephora. These are amazing. They smell like roses. They make my kit smell amazing, and I put them in their people's little touch-up bags as well, just so they can touch up their face that way as well. I keep 2 blot powders in here. They just absorb moisture. and have dark deep. So I have a medium one and a really dark one. They're tinted for darker skin tones, so they don't have a gray cast. Okay, and on this side we have some plastic bags and thank you cards that I like to put into my bags to thank people for hiring me. So that is my little middle bag right there. On this bottom one, it's gonna be hard for me to show you because I can't move it all. But it has a large zip and then it has two small little mesh zippers right here. I just have my MAC wipes. And then I have this guy, which is another thing that I love a lot. These little things that I've made make life so much easier when you're on the go and you're traveling fast and you need to be quick. This is my little tester bag. So it has all of my lip wands, my mascara wands, eyeliner wands, Q-tips, puffs, sponges, whatever I need. I can fold it down and just work from there. So everything is at my disposal. Every little wand that I would need is all in there. Mascara is in the back. It's just one of my favorite things. Again, helps me keep very sanitary, organized, and just take it out, fold it down. There's all your little things. I have a bag of sponges in this one. That's it. And I have a ton of lashes in this. This is my lash pouch. Let me see if I can get you to see it. I sometimes go crazy with lashes. I will show you my favorite lashes. These are some MAC ones. I love the number 4 lash. It's a great lash to have for your kit. I love this brand called Amoras. They are amazing. They're basically red cherry lashes, just branded a little different. And I get 20 pairs for 25 bucks. Great deal. And I go through these so fast that I just stock up on my favorite ones. So some of my favorites for my kit are number 12s. They're just really soft, natural lashes. And then on the bottom, they get more dramatic. I don't really want to take all these out. It would be too hard to put them back. And I have like just layers and layers of lashes in there. I go through these a lot. So I make sure I keep a lot of different like widths and sizes. I just make sure that they have a lot of different options for people, but I have a ton of them in there. I also keep House of Lashes in there as well sometimes. But that's gonna be all that I carry in my pouch. Oh, and on the back, I keep trash bags. So they're on the back of my little guy that's hooked onto my Zuka. All right, this is the next part of my Zuka. We just finished my airbrush machine, my soft case, my soft MAC train case, and now we're getting to the inside, the good part. I already went over the sides of the Zuka. Now we're going to be going into it. So it comes with a little clasp. I used to have the MAC Zuka, but I ruined it by putting too much stuff in here, and it strained the zipper part of it, and it tore, like super bad. So I just went and got the plain black on black Zuka case, soft case for it, and it's fine. It unzips just like this, and then here's all your fun stuff. So on the door part, I keep a couple hair clips. I keep some nail polish remover and a nude nail polish. This is Max Myth nail polish, just in case someone forgets to do their nails. I have them covered. I also have a couple different perfumes in this one. I think I got this as a sample for MAC. Whenever I place an order with MAC, a couple of their perfume samples. And one of the most important things, I keep a square, so it's a card swiper. So sometimes this is how I get paid. Instead of them giving me cash, I put this on my phone. They can swipe their card, add their tip on there if they would like, and it's right here. So it's nice. This is how I get paid sometimes. Inside the door, I only keep trash bags. So I like to keep my station super clean. That helps me do it. Helps me not make a mess in someone's house, which no one wants. Gotta keep it all nice and clean. And that's it. I don't like to put too much stuff in the drawer. Like I said, because last time I did, and it strained it, and it broke the case. So on the top portion of my Zuka, I have a little mesh bag. Inside of here, I keep all of my different kind of sprays. I have a Dante brush cleaner, which is amazing. It smells like turpentine, but I put in some lavender drops and now it smells divine. I have a mini Fix Plus in the coconut smell. I have a Pro eye makeup remover. I have a hygienic cleanser to sanitize my powders, creams, liquids, everything that I need to clean. I clean with this. And I also keep my Urban Decay De-Slick in there for spraying people to seal in their makeup. I just keep this out on my station. Again, I just set it up kind of like this, keep it open, and I can see everything that I need, easy access, and then I just throw it all back in here, zip it up, and I have all my sprays. In the top of my Zuka, I have them all labeled. I have them in the order that I work with products. This is my eye pouch. I used to, especially in this last video that I saw that I posted on YouTube, I carried so many palettes, and all those palettes I still have, I've transferred them into like the clear MAC palettes, but I noticed that I don't use those at jobs. I went to the same kind of color. So I was able to condense it down a lot, and this I can do every job with, no matter what it is. I have full faith that I'll be able to execute it very beautifully with just these. So, with that said, I carry the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette with the kind of rosy neutrals. This one I use a lot. This is a palette that I will repurchase because it's so amazing. I hated that color, which was dust. It broke too, so whatever. It went to dust. But I use all the rest of the colors. This is a beautiful dupe for MAC's Beauty Mart, and it actually has that black infused red glitter. It's gorgeous. Super soft, super pigmented. This is what I wish Beauty Mart was. But I use this one so much. I love Strange. Strange is one of my favorites. A very soft, creamy, like matte shade. It's beautiful. So this is one of my favorite and most used bridal palettes. I have the MAC Cool palette, which is amazing. Has lots of silvers, grays, some cooler browns, some cooler plums. So if someone likes cool tones, I got them covered. I have the Warm palette by MAC, which I'm thinking about taking out of my kit, but I don't know if I will, just for extra security. Sometimes I bring people on jobs to help me out, so I can have a palette and they can have a palette. I will probably keep this in here. But it's all the warm kind of toned colors that you would need. It's all right here. Now this has changed everything. It is my Makeup Forever extra large palettes. This has saved me. I've seen a couple of videos of it on YouTube. I was able to get rid of like 7 MAC ones, and it's just amazing. It fits so much. It feels like good quality. It fits into the Zuka pouches perfectly. It's a great find. So this is I've labeled eyeshadows. And I've also covered up the Makeup Forever label because nothing in here is Makeup Forever. I just like the tin. It's a metal tin palette. You could label it here if you wanted to. It comes with some foam and also a clear sheet. I don't use the clear sheet. I just use the foam for the eyeshadows just to make sure they don't move around. And there you go. This is one of my most used MAC palettes. This was like 2 palettes. Like 3 palettes I was able to get rid of to put in here. So it fits 45 max sized eyeshadows, and they're perfect. I have all of my favorite ones in here, from white to black and everything in between. I have Amber Lights, Sweet Heat, Foley, Sketch, Soft Brown, Samoa Silk, Amber, like just every color that you would need that I use all the time, especially when I'm at work, I have in this palette, and I'm able to do everything. This is my favorite palette. I'm very comfortable with these shadows, so it's perfect for me. It just makes everything so much easier. Originally I had my eyeshadows in the dual-sided palette, which I have right here. Sorry, it's dirty. I originally had these shadows in a palette look like this, and it was labeled shadows, and it would have like a little divider in there, that little plastic piece with the little dividers. And I felt like, I remember I was doing my last job, and it's small, but I was holding it and I was like, oh, it's so annoying to keep having to flip this plastic piece in for my light ones and my neutral ones. I wish I could just have one all together. And I was able to do that. So now it's going to be so much easier to hold this and be able to work right from it, from whatever color that I need. I'm so excited to use this in my job tomorrow. It's going to be great. So much more convenient. Alright, and the last palette I had, so I used to carry all those eyeshadows. I don't anymore because I just felt like it was too many palettes for this little case. It was breaking all my bags. I just needed something, and I don't use color that often, but one time I forgot to bring color and a girl wanted a blue smoky eye. I had no blue because I usually keep neutrals. So what I decided to do, instead of bringing all of my individual MAC palettes, I got one of these Shani palettes from eBay. This is what I started off using for color eyeshadows before I invested in all my MAC stuff. So this is what I started off using, and now I just brought it back for, it's not the best quality eyeshadows, but with my awesome primers, my brushes, my technique, I can make them work. Also, they are usually just used as pops of colors on the eyelids, and you can just pack them on. It has every color that you would need, so I keep that in there just in case someone wanted whatever color. I have green, blue, orange, purple, red, yellow, white, whatever they needed. I have it all in here in color. And like I said, this doesn't get too much use, but if someone wants a colorful eye, one of these days someone's going to want a rainbow eye, I'm going to be able to do it for them. And I won't be stuck in that situation I was last time trying to make a blue smoky eye out of eyeliner pencils, which I still did, but I will never again be without color. So I'm able to get whatever eye look they want done with this, and also my primers and my eyeliners in my other bag. Amazing. Alright. Next pouch is powder. Again, this used to be completely filled with little compacts. I had like so much stuff I wasn't using. I'm able to condense it all down, and I love that my kit is so lightweight now. It's so just easy to use. I have a couple loose ones, which I don't know if I'm gonna depot, maybe, I don't know. I have 3 color correcting ones from MAC. I have Adjust, which is a beigey kind of color. I have Recharge for deeper skin tones. Looks washed out, it's almost orange. Sorry, the light's really bright. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a super orange dark tone. And I also have Illuminate, which is like a purple shade for sallow skin tones. And I have Warm Light and Definitive Sculpt and Shape Powder for deeper skin tones as well. It's great for contouring. This entire pouch used to be packed full with compacts. This is what I've condensed it down to. My first is a Z palette, which I've gotten rid of most of my Z palettes. This is the last one. It's the domed one. I keep it because I keep all my mineralized powder. And this is one of the palettes that I use the most. It has light, medium, medium plus, medium dark, dark golden, and dark deepest. So I use these as bronzers. Also, I use them as face powders. Amazing. Now I have 2 of those Makeup Forever palettes, which again have saved me so much. These are saviors. Also, I was able to fit mineralized stuff in here. So it does hit the top of the palette a little bit. You can see, sorry if I'm blinding you, there's a little bit of like the dots right there from where it's pressing onto these, but I was able to do it. This is my blush and mineralized blush bronzer highlight palette. I have 2 bronzers. I have Refined Golden and Refined Deeper Bronze. I have Warm Soul Blush, 2 other mineralized blushes that I can't remember what they are, but they are something that I use a lot. Soft and Gentle Highlighter. I have Soft Focus Under Eye Powder, and these are the blushes that I use the most. Again, I'm able to grab everything at once. I don't need to go through a kit with a million bronzers when these are the ones I use the most. Also, my face powders can double as bronzers if I wanted something cooler toned. So anyway, Soft Focus. I have Gingerly Mocha, Peach Twist, Peachy Keen, Pink Swoon, Peaches, Pinch Me, and Format. I'm able to do any kind of blush colors or any kind of skin tone with these colors. This is a palette that means so much to me. Again, convenient. Everything's easy access. It's just a great palette. I can't wait to use this tomorrow. Another Makeup Forever extra large metal palette. I was able to condense 2 more palettes away with this one. It has Select Sheer Press Powder and Studio Carabin Powder. Select Sheer is on the top. It goes from like C5 to NC55. I keep these in cooler tones because a lot of my palettes have warmer tones to them, like a lot of my powders. So these are all NCs. At the bottom, I have Studio Carabin, which is one of my favorite powders. It's great for mature skin, great for dry skin, if you still want to set them, but you don't want them to look powdery. I love these. It goes from light, medium, medium dark, and dark deep. So I have anything that I would need. Again, on mature skins, I can use these ones as bronzers on them. They don't look powdery, they don't grab. And I have the top ones for more yellowy correcting tones. And that is it for my powder pouch, my powder color and powder products. Again, I was able to condense so many products into what I really just use all the time. And I'm going to be able to do so many different kind of jobs with this. It's just a really great, convenient pouch. Getting to the end. It's getting to be a long video. One of my most fun pouches is my lip pouch. So inside of here, I've been able to condense so much with just 2 things in here. I have my lipstick palette, so it's one of the MAC ones, double-sided with the plastic insert. This is very useful. I've labeled lipstick with a neutral L, and on the other side it says red and dark, so I know which side to grab, again helping me find things easier. And it looks like this. So this is a very useful palette. I also have some pinks, orange corals, darker colors on that side if someone wants a funky lip, but of course this is the one that I use the most. Looks like that. Colors that are popular are like Hue, Faux, Brave, Cream Cup, Cream in Your Coffee, Modesty, Bombshell, Lovelorn. I have tons of those kind of colors. Verve, like just really pretty colors that you're able to mix and match. Again, I scrape pieces out and I put them in little sample cups for their touch-up kits for later. But that's my lipstick palette. And in here, little clear bag, I have some loose lipsticks that are all on the top, those top colors, just in case I need to replenish. They're right here. And I have lip glosses. I like the squeezy tube ones because I feel like it's easier to squeeze things out and give them to them, to customers as a sample. And I have some casual color pots. I have like a bright pink, a neutral, and a corally orange one in there somewhere. And yeah, I also have a spatula in here as well, just for scraping out and just keeping things sanitary. So I can basically make anyone's color with that combination. I have lip liners in the other little plastic thing that you saw before. So that is my lip pouch. Again, easy, quick, simple. I can get stuff done fast. That's the name of the game. I don't want to be doing makeup for 7 hours. I like to get in there and get it done. So there you go. So the last thing I have in here is going to be foundations. Whew. So my foundations are in a big mesh clothing pouch. They're not in a Zuca bag. I needed something that's going to be different. I've tried many different things with foundation. I've tried compressing all these bottles into one of those little plastic containers that are like little jarred, like beading jarred ones. They broke, shattered everywhere. They did not last me. They cracked. There was foundation everywhere. They just crumbled on themselves. I'm not using those anymore. So what I do is I keep this big mesh bag with a box, and I have all of my foundations in there nice and snug so they can't break and they don't move around. So let's see if you can see this. I hope you can. This is it in this little area right here. I have foundations for everyone. So I have a MAC double-sided cream full coverage palette. So this is the full coverage foundation. I have every color in there, and I have a black as well that I've made. I have the NCs, which these are the NCs and Ws. I have all of them in here, melted down into their little component. I scrape it out, and I can mix it on a plate. And I have full coverage right here. If someone needs it, if someone likes cream full coverage, I got them covered. I also have another clear little bag, and I've labeled it mineralized / pro long wear concealer pouch. So in here, you just unzip it. I have 3 correctors here, just in case I need to do any correcting on the eyes. I have them covered. And I have all my mineralized and pro long wear concealers in this bag, labeled for easy access. Again, I can see exactly what color I need. Go to it, pick it up, done. We're over, we're done, fast. Someone's NW25 mineralized, it's right here. I don't have to go searching around, looking at the bottom of things for 20 seconds. It's right here. So these are pro long wear and mineralized. Those are the 2 that I use the most. So there you go. Also in this pouch, I have in this little box right here, it's like a little box, I have all of my foundations. So I'm not going to go through all of them, but I have some Matchmaster, I have a 5, 4, and 8. I have Pro Longwear Liquid, I have Studio Fix Fluid, again, all labeled on the top, easy access. I have a ton of face and body. I use a lot of face and body in my kits, so I have a lot of those shades. This guy on this end is one of my last little containers. All the rest of them broke. This is the only one that stayed. a face and body. I have white, N1, C1, C4, and N9 all in here. My favorite foundation is the Pro Longwear waterproof one. I have a couple of top colors that I use a lot in the full size in here. And also I have, with those Makeup Forever palettes that I ordered, I was able to get some free samples. So I have a couple of the little miniature Makeup Forever HD, Ultra HD foundations, which I'm going to try out. I have them in the lightest one, the darkest one, and a middle shade. If I like them, I will invest more of them into my kit, but I'm going to be able to try them out. And then on the other side as well, I have a little beauty oil that I like to mix on a palette with my full coverage foundation. If I just take a little bit of that, scrape it out, if I want to sheer it down or make it more dewy, I add a couple drops of this. It will beautifully break it down so it glides on the skin so smooth, especially for mature skin. Really great thing to have. On my last part of it, I have another one of those little plastic things, like the little plastic bags, and it's labeled Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, and I have a ton of them in samples. So all of them are labeled as well. I have NW25 and C20. They're all labeled. They're all right here. If I need something, easy access. But this is a foundation that I use a lot of, so I keep lots of little colors of it in sample form, and then I always will go into my kit or go into my makeup stash at home and refill them if I need them. If I find that I'm using one color a lot, I will just take the full thing and put it in my kit. Alright, and that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye!